Hello, and welcome back to Dark Cloud. I'm Chance Awesome, and as in the last episode, I grinded a lot to get Xiao a weapon, slingshot, and leveled it up a bit so that it wasn't shit when we get in there. Funny thing is, in that grind episode, I got a shit ton of weapons for Toan, and it kind of pissed me off because I was like, are you serious? I did a grind episode for Toan, and I got two weapons, and you're still giving me weapons for Toan, and I don't need them for Toan, I need them for Xiao. So, it was kind of funny. I told some D&D stories about, like, how you should, if you're DMing, have control over your story. Things don't go very well. The first half of the story, where a town gets besieged, a city gets besieged, is one of those moments where everything got really interesting and intense in D&D. And then the second half is where everything didn't. So, yeah. But other than that, it was like an hour long. I didn't realize it was an hour long, but the whole episode I was just talking about D&D. Kind of introduced the world that the DM made, which was really good. We got a lot of upgrades and such. I'm hoping. Just leave right now. I'll probably finish the floor though, just to level up the slingshot a bit. Oof, I thought I was gonna break the crossbow, the slingshot. It's all good though. Yeah. So we're continuing on our adventure. I believe that there is only on floor 11. Yeah, I believe that there is. I believe it goes up to floor 16. I said it went up to floor 12 or 14. But I think it goes up to floor 16. Maybe it goes up to floor 14? I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. See, it's not past 20. The first dungeon doesn't go past 20. I don't remember if the other dungeons go past 20. I know the later dungeons get up in the numbers. Oh no. He rezzed. So we're almost done the first dungeon. The farthest I got, I believe, if I remember correctly, was passing the first dungeon. We fought the boss, and then I ended there, and it was like roughly 10 parts, maybe a bit more. It might have been 12. But I beat the beat it up to there. After I beat the dungeon, I actually 100%ed the Jamora without a guide, which was nice. And yeah, that was like, that's where I ended it, was that. I just got to the next town, and I was going to start recording, and then I basically gave up on life. Not on life, but gave up on my ambitions. So once we beat this, and we beat Zone 2, that's where we could successfully say that I succeeded in my channel of YouTube. Because I surpassed Young Chance, and I surpassed... Yeah, that's it. I surpassed myself. I hate these enemies. So yeah, as soon as we get into, I believe it's Wise Owl Wood. As soon as we get to the Wise Owl Wood and we beat Wise Owl Wood, we as a channel could successfully say that Chance has beat his younger self in the game of whatever YouTube is. So yes, we are successful. We're already successful. We beat Mass Effect, Witcher, Bioshock, Metro 2033, all on the channel. So we already surpassed young Chance. But you know what? If we want to go further, we have to beat young Chance at the original game that he wanted to play on the channel. So that's what we're doing. Or that's what I hope we'll be doing. We shall see. I'm not a Mindseer. Maybe I quit the channel again and delete everything for some reason. Because of this playthrough or because of subsequent playthroughs. This is what I thought was going to happen last episode, where I fought like 1,000, or when I opened like 3 chests in a row on one floor. Which is something that actually happened. Games RNG. I once played the game where I gotten all the way to Dran with the dagger and Steve. Steve is Xiao's unique slingshot, where it steals items from the enemies, which is very, very useful. Can't see. I don't have a poison restore. I do. But yeah. Oh no. Fall. Oh man, for some reason watching the bat fall infinitely just gave me a nostalgia trip where so much nostalgia. I remember sitting in my cousin's living room, and then like yelling at the little bat to fall faster. It's just, I don't know, I'm just getting all gooey inside, because like, this is the game I played as a kid, and I'm playing it for YouTube, and it's just like, you know, this is the reason why originally I wanted this game to be the first game I played, because like, I have just so much history with the game. Which is funny, because everyone only knows me for Fallout. Like if you ask any of my friends, they're gonna be like, Chance is the guy. If you want to talk about Fallout, he'll talk your ear off. And now I'm like playing the game that I'm actually really in love with. I love Fallout. I love being called the Fallout guy. I love Fallout. But Fallout and this game both hold like a very, very like special place in my heart. Fallout is like one of those games I got into later, so I can't really call it my game because I got into it later, but this is the game I played as a kid a lot. So that's why I gotta say, this is more my game, or Legend of Zelda. Either The Legend of Zelda or this game. I played both equally to bits, so you could either say I'm the Fallout kid, I'm the Dark Cloud kid, but whenever someone wants to play a vintage game, like a vintage like PS2 game, I always talk about this game. I always bring up, well, you gotta play Dark Cloud, it is the best. Ooh, blind shot. Ooh, 50, not 50 damage, almost 50 damage. I have a key to the next room. Also, Laura's house. we finally will be able to see Claude's little adventure in the tub. Build up, need attack, and the 3 boys. Attack and endurance and the 3 boys. Build up. Still need attack endurance, and I still need the 3 boys. Okay. I have this. This. Oof. 52 damage! That's a lot! Getting thirsty. Gonna need the water. Ah yes, petite fish. I'll never fish in this game, so... They really need to stop with trying to give me items I don't think I'm gonna be using. So, water. Gonna run to the tram, get across, use the tram oil. Oh, and that's another thing. I've been getting a lot of tram oil in this playthrough, whereas before, I've only been to the back zone in Dark Cloud, or at least this. Yeah, I've only been into the back area of this game for previous playthroughs like twice. But I've gone there a multitude of times in this playthrough. Not twice. I'd say I've been there under 10 total. So the fact that I've gotten like half as much as that in this playthrough, and I haven't even gotten to the world map. Like, that's insane. I've done so much in the upgrading side of things, and I haven't even gotten the world map. You might be wondering, what's the world map? Well, you'll see what the world map is. But essentially, the world map is a map of the world. That was dumb, but you know what? Never said I was smart. So anyways, I can't wait to play Dark Cloud 2 as well. There's like, that'll be my like ultimate goal, is to have Dark Cloud 1 and 2 100%, not 100%, never say 100%, but have them both complete. Have them both beaten on my channel. That'd be great. Because then I'd have my 2 favorite games as a kid more or less completed on the channel, and yeah, I'd be content. I could quit YouTube, quit my not even a job, my hobby, and just go on with my life. But I won't do that because, well, YouTube is my reason for playing games so far, because all I've been doing just recently has just been playing World of Warcraft, doing my dailies to get my mounts and cosmetics and such. Battle for Azeroth pre-purchase came out recently, so once I'm done Legion, which I've been doing Legion finally, which is funny. Battle for Azeroth pre-purchase comes out when I'm basically at Legion. It's kind of funny. Everyone had years to experience Legion, and I've only had a year. Started playing in September, so you know, just how it goes. Or August, I think. Yeah. Leave the dungeon temporarily. So yeah. There's definitely a lot of games I want to play. I've been itching. I'm like, there's some games where I'm actually just waiting to play on YouTube. Not all my games, but like there's games where I'm just like, I don't want to play this game on. I don't want to play this game on. I don't. What am having a brain fart. But it's like I don't want to play this game on Chance having a boop in his head. There's just points where I just don't want to play. I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. I don't want to play this game because I am not recording it. Is what my brain is. What happened? Yeah. So just like I'm like, oh man, I feel like playing Dragon Age, and I'm like, well, I want to play Dragon Age for the channel, so I might as well wait and just play it with the channel. It's like I want to play some Skyrim. It's like, well, I want to play Skyrim for the channel, so I might as well just wait for the channel, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So just things like that, where I'm just like, well, I can wait to play these games because I'm gonna do them for the channel. And you could say, well, that's stupid, but honestly, it kind of lets me, like, it gives me that ability to play those games and, like, you know, not, like, because I'm currently in school again, but I'm playing the games and I'm doing school and I'm playing WoW and I'm doing everything neatly and effectively. Hold on. Maras, I found you. How come you don't play with me anymore? Hello. I've decided to marry Maras. That's it. That's final. Oh. Maras will be together forever. That's kind of creepy, kid. How should I rebuild Nirun? I don't care. What will happen when it's done? I'll give you this pretty feather I found on the ground the other day. Well, tell me how to rebuild your house. Don't forget Gina's tricycle. Put it outside the house, please. Xena and Gina, I don't know why they changed that. See, with Pike and Dyke, understandable. With Gina and Xena, I have no clue. Yeah, so, like, I'm kind of managing things because of, like, my preset motivations? Is that a good way to say it? Because I basically am playing YouTube the way I am, playing games I want to play, it's kind of giving me a balance in life, kind of weirdly. Oh, it's you, Maras. How did you make it? Were you stuck inside that strange bubble too? Hello. Gina seems to be very fond of you. She's fast like me. Ha! Oh. How should I build Nirun? The lousy mayor of ours is always fiddling with machines in this house. I can't stand the noise from this house. I'd appreciate it if you could place our house away from the mayor's house. Okay. What'll happen when it's done? Gina's quick to run away lately. I wonder what's going on with her. Tell me how to rebuild your house. We have lots of stuff around the house. I'd like a storage cabin for storing the clutter. I don't know why I gave her that accent. Kind of like the oh, it seems like I configured Laura's house wrongly. Put her here. Move tree here. Put her house here. Pretty far away in my opinion. Let's give her that, and I don't have a tricycle, so that's all you're getting. Ooh, see that? Chunk Undead Buster. Cat's on the prowl. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna end the episode here because seems like a good place to stop. I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna end it here anyways. So anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'll stick around for the next episode of Recording Such a Thingy. If I forgot things, I'll say it in the other episode. Bye-bye.